Hello everyone, welcome to my first live stream. We're going to play a game called Dungeons and Dragons Online. I'm doing this stream so I could learn to speak English better and along the way to show you this game which I really like. So we have three different types of classes. The melee type, the spellcaster, and the specialist. The melee, he focuses on face-to-face combat. Spells are usually really weak if you hit them from a close distance, but they are very good and do a lot of damage from a far distance. Specialists are the interesting classes, so there is the rogue, the ranger, and the bard, I think. Yeah, and the artificer, which is a new class, I don't know much about them. So what are my thoughts? I think I'm going to start a new character, which is a rogue. A greedy rogue is going to be an halfling. The idea behind this character is so he could grow to be a wizard. He is very greedy and grieves the arcane knowledge. So what I'm going to do in this stream is to roleplay a bit. So I'm going to play as my character. That means I'm going to make the choices he will make and go the ways he would take. Although I'm not going to talk as my character, I'm going to talk as myself, as Shaggy Lunchcake. So I'm taking the halfling race because they have more dexterity, which is fitting for a rogue, and they have very good sensors. So it will help me spot traps and search for secret doors and all the good things rogues needs to do. So wait, before I get to that, now after I picked my class and my race, which you can also see more info about them, but I'm going to make this character really fast. We are going to focus mostly about the gameplay. The mechanics don't really matter to me. For someone who is going to roleplay, I'm not really going to focus about the numbers of the game. I'm going to focus on what I see and what I feel, that sort of stuff. So he gets very inspired by wizards, and he thinks one day he can make a good wizard for himself. He's very intelligent, so he knows what he's talking about. Also, I will need this intelligence because if I want to be a good wizard, the intelligence helps me to cast spells which have better damage. I will be able to cast more spells, all that sort of stuff. Well, strength, that's the downside of the halflings. They have really little strength. They start with 6 base. So I might want to raise it a bit, because if I won't be able to carry anything off the ground. So if I find like a good loot, I won't be able to pick it up because I'm not strong enough. So I do want 2 points of strength to stand with 8 like all the other races. Charisma. Well, charisma is important for a rogue, but we can't split our focus too much in this game, because if we do, we will eventually not be able to cast spells, because if I want to be a wizard and a rogue, I need to focus on the abilities which fit both of them, and charisma doesn't really fit for a rogue and a wizard. So intelligence does. Constitution is something everyone likes, because a little bit more HP helps. I'm going to raise it to 14. Dexterity is also important for a rogue. 16. And we have 2 more points, we'll take it for the strength. And that's it, next. Now, because now we are choosing our, how is it called? Skill points, alright, skills, we are choosing our skills. I'm going to be half a wizard, half a rogue, so I won't always have 48 points to invest, because next levels I'm going to take a wizard and I will have little points to invest, so I need to think which abilities do I want the most, do I need the most. I want to be able to use magic devices for an instance. It's very important because if I'm going to roleplay this game, I need to be able to be self-sufficient. So I need to be able to pick up scrolls and use them, and I can't rely on a healer to do it for me, because I'm not going always to find a healer, or I'm going to take a mission which I think as a character I should do alone. So I need to be self-sufficient and use magic device as a skill for sufficient characters. Self-sufficient. Heal is good for other party members. Maybe we will take it, it's not a bad choice, but probably not, because with using magic device we will be able to heal with the help of scrolls and wands. Balance. I will probably stop investing on balance after I will take the split for wizard, because as I said I won't have all these points, I will have much less. Bluff, you know, I don't know. It's a nice skill, it's interesting. You use it on a foe and he turns around and he lets you sneak attack him. So you're saying, hey, look over there, and he looks and then you stab him in the back. It's a nice skill, but I need to focus, as I said, and I don't think that's one of the things I'm going to take forward, although it's a very cool skill. It's not very practical, and it works on charisma, which I didn't really take. Diplomacy is the same, it works on charisma, it's an interesting skill. It makes other monsters, other foes, and sorry, not monsters, stop attacking you because you are saying, hey, I'm not your enemy, so... And then you can attack them after you say that, but it's funny. I usually do diplomacy and then I go back to the shadows and sneak upon them. Disable device, well, that's a very important skill. If you want to be a good rogue, you must know how to disable devices. For instance, if a trap blocks my way, I must be able to disable it. Otherwise I will take damage from it and I might die. Another thing I want to do in this let's play, in this stream, I'm sorry, I want to play Dead is Dead. That means if I die, I will stop play the game. I will start another character. I want to play and care about my character life. I don't want just to run forward and get all the XP and loot. I want, you know, to really feel how it is to be my character. So Hagel, we will take it for the start. We can't invest more. After we will take the wizard, we will start investing on Hagel. It helps me negotiate with merchants. Hide, very important. I need to know how to, you know, stay in the dark corner when danger arrives. I must know how to do it. Intimidate, it's not a very good skill for me. It's a good skill for warriors and such, because if you use Intimidate, you call all the foes to attack you. So they start focusing on your other party members. It's a good skill if you want to defend your other party members, but as I said, I'm going to play alone, and even if I wouldn't play alone, I don't have the health to take all the damage at me. I won't have the armor and the health to do it. Jump, we'll take it for the start. It's not very good for further on. It's a nice skill, you jump better, that's it. It's an active game. I don't know if for those who don't know DDO, it's you don't just double click on the monster, you play actively. It's an action game. It's an action RPG. So listen, I don't know if I'm taking this. It works on wisdom, and it's practically the same as spot. So you take or spot or listen. They are both working on wisdom. Never mind, spot is better because listen helps you detect monsters who are over the door, so you can know if there are foes or every time I say monster I mean a foe. So you can know if there is a foe over the door if you hear it good enough. So that's one thing listen does that spot can do. I can spot something I can see. Spot and listen both help me detect stuff, but spot helps me detect traps, which listen doesn't. So as I said, I need to focus, so I can't pick both spot and listen because I won't be able to keep it up. I'm picking only spot and search because if I want to detect a secret door or if I want to detect a panel, I need to search for it.